Hello? Okay, good. We can hear me. And when I say we, it's literally just me and myself, because I am, as per usual, the only one in the beginning of the stream. And you can tell that it's the beginning of the stream because it's so unprofessional. I started the stream, I thought I had the music on and everybody could hear it, but apparently that was not the case. So I apologize for that. I'm truly not as used to it. However, if you guys are interested, I have now created a Discord server. There is nobody in there because literally there's barely any following, so that makes sense. But if anyone now comes into chat and wishes to send me stuff, or for me to check out their portfolio, to play soft plugin, like do advertisement or whatever the hell, you could join my Discord. The link is in the profile, and even in the panels, the link is there. That will make it easier for us to communicate. For now, it's very broad. Like, I didn't add many rules because what is the purpose of them when there's nothing to be moderated as of yet? Maybe I'm going to wait until shit hits the fan, literally, before I can actually do something, but I doubt it. I doubt it's going to be that bad. I've also noticed that sometimes my mic is cutting out, which I do not see it on my thing because my mic is always on, and my mic is also peaking. Am I talking too loudly? I think I am. I'm so sorry. I will try to distance myself from the mic so to not peak or cause any inconvenience to your ears. But if you do not hear me, please let me know, because I don't always have the stream on with the sound because I'm hearing myself double, and I know there's delay. But I would appreciate it if you would tell me if something's wrong or not. Aside from that, welcome everybody to our second day of streaming. Everybody, as in me, myself and I, once again. But it's okay, little by little. You don't know what the future might hold. I was supposed to be streaming yesterday as well. However, I got caught up in other stuff. And now I did them sooner, and I can finally stream. It's like asking my mom, can I play with the Xbox now? I've done my homework, may I? And I am the mom in the situation and the child. I'm both characters. And so today is the second day, although technically not really, but it's the second day of streaming, not the second day after I've streamed. Anyway, it makes sense. In what way? In some way. What the hell? I fear for the people that are going to watch the VOD. If there are going to be any viewers that will watch the VOD. That must be so long. But I do have a plan for today, and it's basically the same one. I did not do anything off stream, because if I was going to do that, I might have as well just streamed it. And so yesterday I did not draw at all. But the plan remains the same, which is creating banners. The only issue is that I also need to learn how overlays work so that I don't keep switching screens whenever I have to go. I have to be right back and all that stuff. Because once I'm going to have many layers of the drawing, I cannot just keep switching layers to tell the people that I'm leaving or something like that. And so today we're gonna keep creating the banner, the Twitch banner, which is, I have not worked on it on stream, but I have thought far and wide about it and what to do with it. And I'm so sorry to the person that was here with me yesterday, my trusty loyal follower. But I might change the idea completely. I just feel like it doesn't fit the vibe. It's too generalist, too basic. And for those who don't know, let me show it to you. It is not looking the best, but it's honest work. And for the 4 hours that I've been streaming 2 days ago, that is. It's really undermining, let me say. Oh, I also wanted to do some changes when it comes to the chat, because I've noticed that the chat is not really visible. And when people are chatting in the room, nobody can see them because the text is white and everything. So if I put it white, will it be better? Will people be able to see it better? Because I also have shadow, right? Let me see, I will try to type something in my chat just to see how the text would look like. Ignore stream elements, it is not the first stream, it's the second one. I'm not a noob anymore, so to say. Let's see, I don't think you can see it. Why is it black? The text, I mean. Why is it so hard to see it? That is so strange. We're having technical difficulties once again. Oh boy. Oh, now it must be more visible, I think. Because in stream elements, it shows to me that it's visible. I will message myself again. My apologies. We're supposed to be drawing right now, but alas. Why are the text like that? Oh, I just remembered why. I'm supposed to save it. I'm very not good with technology. Yeah, you can kind of see it, I think. Kind of. It's still very hard to read. I'm so sorry. Oh well, we'll see when there will be new people coming in if it will look alright or not. For now, I can discuss about the things that I liked and what I decided to change about this. The problem with if my banner were to look like this, apart from the side that I would probably have to flip it so that it can actually so that we can actually see the model. The problem is the fact that it's too Pinterest. Like, you can tell it's Pinterest. It's just floated objects that have nothing to do with one another. And although the idea was interesting initially, at least that's what I thought, I feel like it does not describe what I want to convey and what I am. So what I'm going to do before doing any more work, now that I'm more focused and I'm less emotion driven and nervous compared to the first time I've been streaming, I will be sketching more things that will please me. Like, the only concrete thing that I really like about this drawing is the skull. It looks good. And that's not only because I had the module in front of me, hooray, but also because it turned out good and I feel like it fits the theme better. It's like that mysterious, witchy vibe, which I'm trying to go for. The rest is just Pinterest. So, no hard feelings. It does not pain me at all. It is what it is. I did not. I want to say, oh no, it's so bad because I spent so much time on it. But truth be told, I spent more time talking than actually drawing. So I'm gonna regroup all of the colors in one layer to have them together. I also don't like the smile. Like, I want it to be a bit more of like mystery vibe, like the inspiration that I showed yesterday, which was this. This was the inspiration photo. And she looks more mysterious. She has something more interesting to her than what my model is conveying. And so I'm going to keep the skull. I wanted to keep it in the illustration, but I'm going to keep illustrating other things. Other things that I like. It could even be just like this, and the skull is looking towards. Or, let me also delete all of the others that I do not need. Or at least, I don't know. It could be that it's actually looking like head on the school is actually looking. And dragging stuff around, like, oh, that would be interesting. If there's another thing that I really like drawing, that many people and artists and fellow illustrators do not like drawing at all, are hands. But I really like drawing that. So I think I should just draw some hands reaching out to the skull. For that, I'm going to need some inspo on how, like a model on how to draw those hands in that direction. The hands that are reaching out, and I think I have the perfect panel for that because I've done projects before that involved the hands. Why does the music keep muting itself? I don't understand. I never muted the music. Yeah, it keeps going away. So much for the hotkeys, by the way, that are not working. I'm having more technical difficulties. I'm so sorry. Okay, it should be fine now. The music should always be on. I changed the hotkeys and we can get back to drawing and actually doing what we are here to do. I would like to finish this drawing today. And you know what that means also, you know what that shows. Honestly, if it's going to look better than what I did before, it literally will mean that less is more. And that the changes are needed to actually attain the goal. Let me see, because I've done a school project that involves hands, and in there I had some interesting mood boards. Okay, I found it. Alright, well, let's start sketching. I feel like it's more interesting to have like this witchy vibe than just having something as mild as Pinterest mood board. Although I can't deny there are some nice things there. but they're not all meant to fit to everybody. Oh no, people are gonna call me AI now. Actually, 4 hands. 4 hands? I meant to say 4 fingers. It could also be that the brush is not the right one, but since this is a sketch, this is what I'm gonna go with for now. This looks a bit too thick. Too thick. I'm gonna put this in the corner. This is the same hand. Maybe I should also draw the other hand part. Kind of like putting a spell onto the school. Okay, I found a very nice mood board here. Well, very nice picture with the hands in ways that I would actually like them to look like. At the same time, I also don't exactly have a way of drawing things. Like, mostly I just like experimenting different methods to see which work best. It is very like demonesque or whatever you call it. It plays off. Also, these are not the colors, but I like how it's visually looking. And just to make it maybe the color of what I usually use for the branding or whatever, I could just make it purple or something. Although I kind of like it just like this. We're gonna see how it goes, in which directions it goes. I think I fucked up somewhere. Sorry, I am focused. I am laser focused. Because I'm trying to make this look like something. More like this. I can't tell if maybe it looked better without a black outline, but they look like they could be glows. A little depth that there is in this drawing. The hands are way too close to one another. And I would like this to be a bit more like, almost like broken, but not really. You know, like it's about to touch the skull. It looks very weird. Maybe this one I should keep it straight and just change this one. No. Something more like this, maybe? It's so messy, but like it's not supposed to be finished anyway. It's a new idea. It's a new concept. I do have to say though, maybe doing it inverted would have been more cool. Oh my god, I just got an amazing idea. So yeah, the hands, we're keeping them basically like this, but what if I'm going to delete everything? My bad. Really, I should have thought about this before putting everything in the same layer. To make it like another storytelling, like there's the puppet with strings attached. And it would also be easier on the eyes, honestly. Not necessarily working with the colors that I have right now, but at this point I think it would have been easier to just redraw it, not gonna lie. Rather than doing this. Yeah. I'm not very smart. Basically, this would be the idea. Oh my god. Like this, at least I can refine the lines. I know the hands look weird, but like they're meant to look weird. I don't know what's going on with the bottom one. It's because the two fingers are next to each other. It's more like this. Yeah. And then there's a second one that is like here behind, but you can barely see it. The line is way too thick on this one. Other technical difficulties. My bad. My bad. Coming back, I'm changing the line because it was way too thick, and the fingers were looking a little bit weird because of it. They need a bit of defining. Like, they're fingers after all. They're important too. I hope you can hear my nails tapping on the iPad. My bad, sorry. I mean, unless you're into ASMR or something, but I doubt it. It's not very pleasant to listen to. Once I'm done, you're going to see what I have in mind for this to look more interesting. I'm gatekeeping information from you, but it's for a good cause, okay? To keep the element of surprise. Cut the nails a bit shorter. These aren't acrylics. Quite the opposite. They're natural. Natural nails. Still sharp though. I think that looks okay. No, that finger. What is going on with that finger? Oh, shoot. Let me remake it, redraw it. Because that was, that's not looking good. Why does it look so like bouncy? So no, actually it's not bouncy, but it looks like there's something in there. It's meant to look like a finger. Nothing more and nothing less. That is terrible. What is going on? This does not look like fingers. Maybe it's because the hand does not look big enough to have the fingers there. Maybe I also should stop tilting the screen. One, two. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it's another one to be here. And then one that's there. Oh, Okay, they're not supposed to touch, I just realized. They need to be like the bottom one. They're not supposed to be touched together. They're spread out. Yeah, because they're reaching over to the other to the school. Oh my bad. So like this. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be straight like this. It's supposed to go down. I never thought that I would have so much trouble drawing the middle finger. That should be the one that I have the least trouble drawing. One, two, three, four, five. Making sure all the fingers are here. Should be looking better, more or less. I feel like there's always going to be something weird about these fingers, but oh well. Yeah, at least you can tell they're fingers. Yeah. They're looking more fingery, like fingers. I also quite enjoy the sketchy feel of it. This call has been transported into so many layers. But I have a good reason for it, okay? And so the next thing that I wanted to do, which I feel like it would make it look super cool, is to have like the skull as a main focus of interest by doing this. Hear me out. Well, I'm not gonna lie, I would have liked it better if it was more saturated, but maybe this color is good enough. Because I feel like if I do it more saturated, it's just going to look just icky. Let's just draw it like that. This looks like more elegant, and this looks more pronounced, I guess. I'm not sure. I'm gonna go with the other one for now though. And I have to duplicate this because I'm gonna change the color of the hands. All right, and do you now see the vibe I'm going with? Just needs to be a bit cleaned up. All of the important details are standing out anyway, so there's not a real need for an outline. Although it might actually benefit the drawing, but right now I feel like this looks like some gaming stuff. But it's much easier on the eye than any other color would have been. And it's more the vibe, the style that I'm going with. Like it looks a bit cooler. I don't wanna, you know, I don't wanna boast or anything. But I don't feel like it looks cooler. I need to have a break. It's been an hour. I need a BRB. I can't spell BRB. Hello. Let's resume then the business that we have. I really have to work on these screens, but this is what we're working with right now. So the idea behind it is to also replicate a little bit the things that are on the skull around the arms, because that's also a way that I've imagined the model to be that I'm using right now. So I'm going to talk a bit about the lore of the character and well, what I thought to be the lore of the character, because at some point it could change, you know, it's nothing really truly completely defined at this moment. It's early on because I'm literally early on PNG tuber. And usually it's VTubers that have laws, but that's unfair. What if I want to have a law as well? Like, what are you gonna do about it? Stop me? Unbelievable. But basically, the thought behind it is that this model has some witchcraftery magic, right? She knows how to wield magic. And it is due to a curse that will ultimately tie her to her death. However, she's working through it, and she's learning magic and all of that whimsical and blah blah blah, you know, like all of that stuff. Because she thinks she might have a chance to overcome curses. Oh, my bad. Jesus. I'm not paying attention, clearly. And so her arms would basically have some sort of markings and that are in relation with the curse. And honestly, her best way out of this would literally be death. Like, not to be pessimistic or anything, but I don't really like dramatic stories like these. And I like to think that death could be the only escape for some people. Although that sounds very pessimistic, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just listening to myself and it does sound super pessimistic, but listen, it is a character, it is a fictional character, alright? That is trying to break through a curse and is reaching towards this skull, the Harry. And so, just to make the story interesting, I'm talking about all of this law thing, but it doesn't necessarily need to have any meaning. Like I talked about yesterday, just like when you get a tattoo, it doesn't necessarily need to have a meaning. So this drawing doesn't necessarily need to have a meaning either. However, it could. Like if you, I like to leave it up to imagination and to each and everyone's belief. And I'm just trying stuff. It's all about exploring and doing things. I do need to grab the skull though to see better what drawings it has on it, just to link it even better to like the drawing and the hands, because I feel like it's missing something. It's there, but it's not quite there. Also, because I see that the marking that it has, it involves astrology and stuff like that. I am not somebody that believes in astrology or anything like that. I don't believe in witchcraft. I don't believe in I mean, maybe there could be, but right now I'm more like that's cool as a story concept. I really like it, and that's why I'm using it. That doesn't mean that I condone any of the things that I have talked about. I do not condone witchcraft. I do not condone reaching out as the only escape to death. All right, this is a fictional scenario, and if you truly need help, get help. Do not listen to me. All right, I'm not a doctor. I'm not nothing. I'm just trying to be a writer. I'm just trying to be a creator. So the above on the skull, the skull has markings that are like circles. And maybe it would be interesting to have them like some sort of shackles around the character's hand, just to show that it's reaching out. And not only that, honestly, I think that it would be interesting to also have it be a bit more saturated. Definitely, that would definitely look better. Like the important things, it's like it's emanating a light. Is that a word, emanating? I think it is. But at least it will make it like stand out or something. Oh, it's going to draw on top of it. I don't want it to draw on top. Put it down here. Yeah. I can barely tell the difference on the tablet, but when I look at the stream, you can see the highlighted parts. Just highlighting the important, like the main focus of the drawing. It's literally like light is reflecting on it, which is the purpose. But then I should have a darker red to act as the shadow? Or is it actually necessary? Oh no. My pencil is going to die. What the hell? I think this looks cool. like a in-game feature. Hell yeah. And also a lot more defined, I would say. I don't know if I should add like extra stuff around it, you know, like maybe it's too much. Yeah. I should just stick with the this. What if I add this one, actually? Then it looks more too much like an item or something. This I should use it to add the markings that are on top of his skull. I don't need to think about the direction in which it would go, and I think it would be interesting to have perspective on it, even if most probably it's not even going to be visible, let's be for real. But it already looks cool as it is. I like having something come from here and then going here. And then going behind it. Very small, and then it's also going to make it a bit more dynamic. And then I don't necessarily need, I think, to keep all of the lines. I'll just make it intermittent. And then this would like come out. How does that look? Does that look way too edgy? Okay, we're going with it. Okay. I'm not going to delete the lines in which it goes because since it's kind of like a spell, it's like invisible, right? Hold on, I got a bit distracted. What I'm doing? Where disconnect? Okay, so it turns the back and then yeah, it's going to turn back this way. Yeah, like that. Here too. It could be that here it's more like this because let's say that actual death would free this person from the curse. That is the curse. The law. Who knows? We're never going to find out. And you will never know. Because you were not present here. I'm joking. You'll have the VOD. I copyright the story, by the way. Now with the elements that are on here. Jesus Christ. There's way too many elements. Maybe I should do them in this faded red because they're not that, they're like spells, they're not that interesting, right? Let's start with the beginning. It's the same all around. What? But it will change. Doesn't this look interesting as a concept though? You can say no though. You can say no, I allow you. I allow you to say no. I also realize I should talk like more loud because when I'm talking a little bit, I don't think you can hear me that well. Like now, I don't know if you can exactly hear me. But when I talk louder, you probably can. And maybe that's why the sound keeps cutting out from the VOD. Anyhow. I forgot what sign I was at. Dang it. I don't know why I keep rotating it as well, like it's going to change something, and it keeps repeating. It's not important, it keeps repeating. Let's do this. Like that, because who cares? Nobody actually paid attention to where the signs are, including me, myself. Also, I just realized there are like, I think, gender symbols. I'm not really sure. I'm not really accustomed to it or anything. Like to how all of them look. But the sleigh. Let's go. The stars have chosen, not me. How does it look? Right. It's telling a story, but we don't know what story it's telling. You're so right. You're so smart. I don't think I should add anything around the skull. Honestly, the skull just being black like that looks really nice. Maybe something with the hands because they look way too sketchy? Too sketchy. I don't know. I could try to add some things, but at this point, I don't feel like it's necessary things that I'm going to add. Like, what if I'm gonna add some of that? Yeah, it's not gonna look good with the skull, man. Oh. See, like that doesn't look good. It looks better like that. What about the hands if they were like this? I don't feel like it changes much. I think I'm not just saying this out of laziness or because I don't know what to do anymore, but honestly, maybe it's true that less is more. Although I kind of, I don't know, I dig it. I don't know if it's a good look. And it's just because it adds more color variety, but do we really need that? Do we really need it in the end? And what if I make it more pronounced, more clear? Like the fingers, where it's the most important. But I feel like the black made them stand out better. There's still black around, but it's different. Also, this gray low-key looks greenish for some reason. Maybe something more bright even. The other line I think is making it look bad. I mean, how does it look better? With or without? With or without? I'm too indecisive, I don't know. Personally, I feel like maybe without looked better. Just because the hands were standing out more, but with, there's more like color variety. Doesn't it make it a bit more interesting? Like, you can actually tell there's light there, whereas this is just... I'm not sure, and I'm not a big fan of the grey. And it's a red grey. I don't know why it looks like greenish to me. I'm not sure. I should ask a friend. Deadass, I should ask a friend. Because I'm too bad at I'm making decisions. How does it look without the line? Damn, they look like ghost hands. Which is cool too. Maybe having more of these in the background. You know what? More of those, and maybe I could define them. Wouldn't that look good? Wouldn't that look good? Wouldn't that look cool? We're gonna try it out. It doesn't hurt to try out. Just because although the black background is super nice. I don't know, I want more. I feel like it's hard to see what it actually is. Yeah, it's like hard to tell what it is. But even if I like smudge it into the background, that was a lot of smudging. Yeah, no, that's hard to tell what it is. It's like some sort of smoke. Like the arm is coming. The arms are coming from the smoke behind. I think I'm thinking about it too much, maybe. What do you think? How does it look? Does it look nice? Does it look good? Did it look better like this? Honestly, I think it's either one or the other. It's either there's the hands like this, but not along with the smoky thing because it looks weird. One thing that I might put, honestly, is on the little things in front here that are like not here anymore. The light color, because they look like they're burning. What do I mean low key? It's high key. So because it attracts the eye, will actually go in the place it's supposed to. It literally looks like it's burning. Should I add more color? I'm gonna get greedy because I feel like it looks better without a lot color inside of it, but the line will probably look more fiery with more color around it. This doesn't have anything to stay up. Okay. All right. That looks awesome. With that color. Compared to without. It stands out a lot more. Oops, that is so cool. This is basically the banner. I've decided to just stick with this. What do you think? What do you guys think? Do you like it? It looks fiery. It looks more intense. I should probably just add a bit more highlight on Harry's teeth. Well, this stream is going to be very short. Because I ended up finishing it in 2 hours compared to last stream. This just shows that your first idea is not always the best one. So, yeah, I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys like the drawing. If there's anything you guys want me to change, it's way too late. You should have been present because I did this all to myself, but it's gonna be the Twitchy banner from now on. Ooh. At least I have something. I guess I should change the colors of the the color representing my Twitch. I could have put even more, but I feel like this is good enough. But just to remain in the whites. However, I honestly do not want to say that I didn't try more. I want to see how it would look like with even more shine, even more light, even more bright. Also because this got finished so early, like it was so quick. Sometimes ideas just come like that. No, that's terrible. I don't feel like it's gonna look that good with yellow, honestly. Literally fire. Which I love fire, by the way. But I do not condone arson, do not play around with fire or anything like that. And if you're a child, which I hope you're not, watching this stream, consult a trusted adult. I am not a trusted adult. What do you think about the yellows? Is it too yellowy? Is it better without the yellow? I don't know, because this adds more contrast. I'm gonna go with this for now. With the fire hands. Just because contrast. Just because of that, literally. Nothing else. I have no other reason. Alright, this is I'm done. I'm not doing any more changes right now. Up until the next banner that I'm gonna create. Let me show you around real quick. Today's goal finished, finally. Well, and it took half the time that it took yesterday, even less than half, honestly. Like yesterday it was 4 hours, but that was mostly because I was talking with people. Today I had nobody. But you can have two things at once, right? You either have followers and chatters, or you have the drawing finished. Either case, if there's people that are gonna watch the VOD, I hope that you liked it. I hope that you like the drawing. The drawing idea is not too weird, it's not too bizarre for you. If it is, then maybe the channel is not for you, honestly. I'm sorry to be the one to tell you that, but it is what it is. We cannot please all of the masses. But if you like the content, I hope I will see you in other streams, future streams. If you want to be present, please give me a follow on this Twitch account, and I will keep people up to date on the drawings, and maybe on the streams as well on Instagram at sakuvia.art, as well as on Discord. So join the Discord, fresh new server. I just cooked it up today. Join it and you will probably get notified if I enter on the stream. If you wish to hang out with me while I'm drawing and cooking up other art things like this. Thank you guys.